Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining me. I'm Michelle, and I'm doing my segments on life cycle management. Today, I decided to do something a little different. We're going to be doing this as part of our segments, but we're taking the show on the road today. So, as you can see, my hair is blowing everywhere. We're actually at a really nice spot on the lake. I don't know how much you can see, but it's gorgeous. So, I'm out today. It's a beautiful day. Um, I'm doing this segment post Valentine. Yeah, post Valentine's Day. I know. Do not stay with me. Don't turn. Do not turn. Do not stop. Do not cancel. Do not just listen. Bear with me. If you're like so many people, Valentine's Day is, you know, maybe not your favorite holiday if you participate. Everywhere you go, there's pink and red and balloons and loves in the air and hearts and chocolates and candy and it's great unless you're the person that's like me, that's not in between relationships right now. So I am not dating anyone seriously. I am dating, but I'm not dating anyone seriously. So, Valentine's Day is kind of reserved for people that you're in a serious commitment to, your spouse, your partner, um, somebody you're getting ready to take it to the next level. So right now in my life, I don't have that, but that's okay. But that is okay. Um, and what we have a tendency to do sometimes, if we're not in a relationship and a day like Valentine's Day gets upon us, we will flash and go down memory lane. I'm guilty. I am guilty, everyone. I went down memory lane with a relationship that I was in, and you got to do it the right way. You got to play the music. You got to sit there. You got to maybe get your glass of wine and grab all the pictures of your happy times. So you got to do it the right way if you're gonna go down memory lane to really just jack yourself up and mess yourself up for the holiday. You got to do it the right way. So I had started going down memory lane, but you know what? I stopped. It was a friend, a really good friend of mine, actually called me in the midst of me getting full-fledged throttle into my, into myself and snapped me out of it. It wasn't a bad memory, but sometimes you just don't need to go all the way down memory lane. It's okay if my book is getting ready to come out in about 2 weeks. Falling creates an opportunity for getting up. And a part of the book it mentions you do have to visit your past, but you don't have to stay there. It's healthy to visit, but it's unhealthy to stay there. So get what you need out of it, understand it, and move on. And move out of it, I should say. So, with that being said, through our talk, I discovered a lot of things. First of all, just because you're by yourself does not mean you're lonely. Um, I've been in relationships where, unfortunately, they were not giving me what I needed out of the relationship. So sometimes, I felt just as lonely having a significant other than when I'm by myself and not in a significant relationship or a committed relationship. So that's the one thing I want, to say. Don't just assume that because a person is in a relationship, they're happy or content with their relationship. And so now you failed as a person because you're not with someone at this point in your life. So that's the first thing we want to focus on. And it's okay. You find out that you have periods of when you're involved with someone and you have periods of when you're not. And they're both okay. You're the same person whether you're with someone or whether you're not. You're still, you have your obligations, you have your hobbies, you have your passions, you have your strengths, you have your weaknesses. So it does not change whether you're with someone or you're not. So I wanted to do this segment for the people so you'll understand and you know that it's okay. And you made it through. Today is, I believe, the 16th of February. So guess what? We made it through Valentine's Day. We live to tell the story. So we'll make it through birthdays and other holidays that you may or may not celebrate. We'll make it through Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Um, because I think the worst thing that we can do is idolize something that's not working. On Valentine's Day, I like it. And I love it when it's going the way it's supposed to go, and you're in a a good relationship, and you are in love, and you are happy, and you found that person that you want to be with. It's great. It's wonderful. It's a time for a lot of proposals, so that's great. I'm definitely not a Valentine's Day basher. I am not. I love the idea of being in love, so I do love Valentine's Day. It's just that it can be a bit taxing, like I said, the way it's portrayed if you're not in a relationship, and the pressure, that to be in a relationship that Valentine's Day brings sometimes. If you go in the store, you see all the balloons and, the things that I mentioned earlier. So it brings it to the surface a little more. But I want you to know it is okay. It is okay. The first thing we can do is, and I've heard this so many times, and sometimes you don't believe it until you go through it and you witness it yourself. You have to be okay with you before you can be okay with someone else. So that's the first thing. We have to be okay with ourselves. We have to be that same strong, confident, caring, nurturing, whatever your personality is, person that you are by yourself, as well as if you're with someone else. So that's the first thing. No person can complete you. My thing is they can enhance you, but you already have to be the cake before you get the frosting. As we know, all frosting and no cake is kind of a little too much sometimes. So that's the first thing that's something that we definitely need to work on. But the good thing about today is it's Tuesday. It's a great day, like I told you. I'm out. I'm wearing my pink to support. Yes, I am. I'm wearing my pink to support. Excuse me. So, I'm going to enjoy today. I'm going to do some more segments. We're going to have some fun. And once again, subscribe. Thank you for commenting and looking forward to our next segment. Thank you.